Good evening, everyone. So it's a second lecture. In the last class, means from the last class, we know now resistance is equals to rho L by A, where R is the resistance, rho is the resistivity, L is the length, A is the cross-sectional area. Okay. So L is the cross-sectional area. Now, some questions asked by the examiner in different way from this question. Like case one, they can ask you, if we cut a wire in unequal part, or if you joined a wire, means suppose you have a wire, this is single wire, same wire you joined. So now the length become double, cross-section area, everything remains same. So in this type of question, if we cut or join, then resistivity and cross-section area remain same because you are joining the same wire. So rho and A remain same. So R is directly proportional to L, and as R is directly proportional to L, R2 by R1, that is L2 by L1, you can use this formula. Now I just give you one example. Suppose you have a resistance 10 ohm whose length is L. Now by cutting, L become L by 3, means you cut it in 3 equal parts. Find the resistance of each part. Find the resistance of each part. So it's a very simple. As R is directly proportional to L, R2 by R1, that is L2 by L1. The final one is L by 3, initial one is L. If we cut it in 3 parts, so R2, that is 1/3 of R, that is 10 by 3 ohm. I think up to this, is it okay for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Now that one is not so much important, but the second part, this one is up to 10th level, it's a very important. But the second part and third part, which is very, very important for your class 12 exam, case 2, if we stretch or compress, if we stretch a wire or compress a wire, if we stretch a wire in parts or compress a wire in parts, that means when you stretch a wire in parts, your length L become Ln, and if you compress it, your length become L by N. So when you stretch a wire, stretching a wire, its cross-sectional area decrease, and when you're compressing a wire, its cross-section area increase. So length and cross-section area both change, and in that type of situation, volume remain constant. So if we stretch or compress a wire, length as well as area change, but volume remain same or constant. Volume remain constant. So as the volume remain constant, volume before and volume after, V1 and V2. What do you mean by V1? Area, length, volume, V2, area, length. So L2 by L1, that is A1 by A2. So R2 by R1, that is rho L2 by A2, rho L1 by A1, which is L2 by L1, A1 by A2. Now A1 by A2 is L2 by L1, L2 by L1 A1 by A2, we can use L2 by L1. So we have L2 by L1 whole square. Now, if you want to compare, here you have R2 by R1, here you have L2 by L1, and both are R2 by R1, L2 by L1 square. What do you mean by square? You see, R is directly proportional to L, and here R2 by R1, L2 by L1 square. That means R is directly proportional to L square. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you always remember this part. If you stretch or compress a wire, that part mainly you have to remember. Don't need to remember this one because they don't ask you to show that how they are related, but they give you numerical related to that. Always remember, if you stretch or compress, R is directly proportional to L square. Okay, up to this. Is it okay?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So if up to this is okay, so let's try a numerical. The question is, a wire of resistance 10 ohm, length L, by stretching, L becomes L. So a wire of resistance 10 ohm, length L, by stretching the length L becomes 3L, and then make it a circle. Find the resistance between its diameter. So this is a little bit different type of question. So see, by stretching, so we can write R2 by R1, that is L2 by L1 whole square, that is 3L by L whole square, that is 9. So R2 is 9 R1, that is 9 into 10, that is 90 ohm. Now the overall resistance of the wire is 90 ohm. So you have two part, upper part and lower part. So we can use, this is 45 ohm and this is 45 ohm because diametrically opposite. Now it's a parallel connection. So we know in parallel connection, 1 by R plus 1 by R from plus 10 also. So 1 by 45 plus 1 by 45. So R of AB is 45 by 2 ohm. Everyone, is it okay? Up to this, is it okay? Okay. Now, case 3. Case 3 is especially entrance type question they ask from this case 3. So it's a little bit different type, although directly or indirectly they are same type with the case 2, but with the language they are little bit different. So देखो case 3 में क्या है, by stretching or compressing, by stretching or compressing, by stretching or compressing, if we change the diameter of the wire. तो देखो diameter change का क्या मतलब हुआ? If you increase the length, cross sectional area increase or decrease?
Decrease.
Decrease. If you stretch by stretching, if you increase the length, cross sectional area decrease. So diameter or radius increase or decrease?
Decrease.
Decrease. So basically the same thing, but now they ask you it's little bit वो कहता है ना कि घुमा के questions पूछा. So same thing again in that case, length and area both change, but volume remain constant. So V1 equals to V2, A1, L1 A2, L2. Now we know area is pi d1 by 2 whole square, L1 pi d2 by 2 whole square, L2. Pi cancel, 2 cancel. So we can say L2 by L1, that is d1 by d2 whole square. Can we write this? If we can write also R1 by R2 whole square also. Instead of diameter, if we write radius, so instead of D, we write R. So then 2 again also cancel. Or if you not put 2, then also it's okay. So D by 2 or R, the same thing, they can give you diameter as well as radius of the wire. So after that, now R2 by R1, rho L2 by A2, rho L1 by A1, that is L2 by L1, A1 by A2. Now L2 by L1, A1 pi D1 square by 4, pi D2 square by 4, pi 4 cancel. L2 by L1 already you have D1 by D2 whole square, and this one is also D1 by D2 whole square. So you have D1 by D2, 2 to 4, or you can write R1 by R2, 4. Now if you compare, see R2 by R1, D1 by D2 or R1 by R2 to the power 4. So देखो 2 by 1, 1 by 2. So they are directly proportional or inversely proportional? Two by 1, 1 by 2. So they are directly proportional or inversely proportional?
Inversely.
Inversely. So we can say in this type of situation, always remember R is inversely proportional to D to the power 4 or R to the power 4. Diameter to the power 4 or radius to the power 4. Both are same meaning, same meaning. रेडियस बोले तो भी एक ही तरीका से करना, डायमीटर बोले तो भी एक ही तरीका से करना. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So now question: if a wire of resistance 10 ohm and by stretching diameter become d by 3, so R2 by R1, d1 by d2 power 4, that is d by 3 power 4 t to the power 4. So R2 3 to the power 4 कितना हो गया? 81 into 10, that is 810 ohm. Okay, everyone. That is color code carbon resistance. Color code carbon resistance. Color code carbon resistance. So in this color code carbon resistance, you have a carbon resistor like this. Okay. And in this carbon resistor, you have 4 band, color band. Band 1, band 2, band 3, band 4. And we always read from left to right. So you have 4 color band, band 1, band 2, band 3, band 4. First 2 color are the digit. So first one is digit 1, second one is digit 2, third one is multiplier, and fourth color represents tolerance. Fourth color represents tolerance. Now color digit multiplier, tolerance. The colors are black, brown, red, yellow, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, then gray, then white, gold, silver, no color. Okay. Now see is the digit for black. For black, digit is 0. For brown, digit is 1. For red, sorry. For brown, digit is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 0 to 9, you have 10 digits. Now the multiplier. This is 10 to the power 0. You can write 1. This is 10 to the power 1. 10 to the power 2. 10 to the power 3. 10 to the power 4. 10 to the power 5. 10 to the power 6. 10 to the power 7. 10 to the power 8. 10 to the power 9. Then for gold, 10 to the power minus 1. 10 to the power minus 2. 10 to the power minus 3. Now, tolerance, gold means 5%, silver means 10%, no color means 20%. So black, brown, red, orange, black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, gray, white, gold, silver, no color. Now, the most of you now thinking, how you remember this pattern? To remember this pattern, एक ये है, वो है B Roy. I think now you understand. B for black, D for brown, R for red, O for orange, Y for yellow. B Roy, Great Britain. Great Britain. Very good wife. So, especially you have to remember up to this. B Roy, Great Britain, very good wife, then gold, silver, no color. I think now it's very easy to remember. B Roy, Great Britain, very good wife. B for brown, B for black, R for red, O for orange, Y for yellow, great for green, Britain for blue, very for violet, good for gray, white, Y for white. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So almost every year, 1 marks question examiner always asks from this part, although the last year, this one is removed due to 40% syllabus reduce. This time, it's still no information is available about the syllabus. So according to that, it is in your syllabus. Now, let's try a question, then you understand. Suppose the question is that color code carbon resistance, colored are left to right, blue, red, yellow, and gold. I repeat, color code carbon resistance. The color bands are given as follow. Read from left to right. The colors are blue, red, yellow, gold. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now the question is, what is the resistance of this color code? So very simple. See, first two are the digit, first two color are the digit. So my first color is blue. So I can check it here. Where is the blue? Blue is 6. Now the second color is red. Red is 2. So 62. Now the third color represents the multiplier. So your multiplier is how much? Yellow. What do you mean by yellow? 10 to the power 4 plus minus tolerance. How much? Gold. That means 5% tolerance. I think you can understand how you write it. Everyone, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
And what happened? This type of question, instead of 4 color, now you can suppose you can imagine. Then, sir, what do you mean by this no color? This no color means instead of 4 color, 4 band. If they give you 3 band, if they give you 3 band, so what is the 4th color?
No
Anyone
color.
No color.
No color. That means the tolerance is 20%. Although it's very rare, rare. Second thing is that one is also very rare because if you write 10 to the power minus 1 or 10 to the power minus 2, the resistance is very, very less resistance. So very less resistance in general by the color code not possible. So that is also very rare. But sometime, suppose you find it in that way, blue, red, silver. So what do you mean by that? Then 62 into 10 to the power minus 2 plus minus 20%. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Although these are very rare. Okay. Similarly, sometimes examiner gives you the reverse thing also. What do you mean by reverse thing? They can give you 23 into 10 to the power 5 plus minus 5%. The resistance is. So tell me the color code carbon
Red, orange, green, golden.
carbon red. So 2 means red, then orange, then green, and then gold. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So I think it's not a very tough thing, but it's very interesting, right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So after this, now we enter into the next part, which already we know from class 10 as well as from class 12, second chapter, that arrangement of resistor. Because we know arrangement of capacitor very well in chapter 2. Okay, how you try to find out, I already show you, but still I can give you some question and you can try them. So first you can write series arrangement. First you can write series arrangement. So number 1, series arrangement. First one is the series arrangement. So in series arrangement, suppose we are using P resistance R1, R2, R3 with a battery V. The currents, the amount of current supplied by the battery is the amount of current received by the same battery. And one more thing, in series, how you identify it's a series connection? Same current flow through all the resistors. Now in series connection, what happens? The total voltage V is the voltage by the individual. So V is equals to voltage by the first one, voltage by the second one, voltage by the third one. We know Let R is the equivalent resistance. If R is the equivalent resistance, so current, same current flow through all, R is the equivalent, that is I into R1, I into R2, I into R3. So R is equals to R1, R2, R3. For n number of resistance, you can write R, you can use the symbol S in the suffix, that X, S in the suffix represents series arrangement, that is R1 plus R2 plus R3 dot 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 Rn. If R1 equals to R2 dot 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 equals to Rn equals to R, so you can write Rs is NR. Now, one more very important thing. In series connection, if you damage one or if you open one circuit, all are damaged. Means if you disconnect one circuit, all are useless. Is it clear, everyone? Up to this.
Yes, sir.
So next one is parallel arrangement. So in parallel arrangement, what happens? Number 2, parallel. In parallel arrangement, suppose we have 3 resistance. Voltage R1, R2, R3. I is the supply current. I is the received current. That I is divided in 3 parts. I1, I2, I3. Now, how you notice that it's a parallel arrangement? See, I is the current which is divided in 3 parts. Then they are again assembled and form the same current. So always remember one thing: the battery, the amount of in a current supply is equals to amount of the same current received for resistor, and for capacitor it happened the amount of same charge supplied by the battery, the same charge received by the battery. That is for capacitor. And for resistor, instead of charge, you think it in the way of current flow. So same current supply, same current received. So, and between these 2 terminal, if you see, all are connected with the same terminal, same point. So their voltages are same. So how you understand this a parallel connection? Current distribute same voltage. Okay. So in a parallel connection, current is distributed. So total current I is I1 plus I2 plus I3. So V equals to IR, I equals to V by R. Let R is the equivalent, R1, R2, R3. So 1 by R is 1 by R1, 1 by R2, 1 by R3. Now, for parallel arrangement, for n number of resistance, 1 by Rn, that is 1 by R, 1 by R2, 1 by R3, up to 1 by Rn. If R1 equals to R2 equals to Rn equals to R, 1 by Rn, 1 by R, 1 by R, 1 by R. This is up to, you can write up to N. So N by R, Rn is R by N. That means sometimes you can use this instantly. Like if you have 10 resistance of 10 ohm, what is the equivalent resistance? You can write 10 by 10. If you have 20 ohm resistance each, and this type you have 5 resistance, so 20 by 5, you can write the direct answer if they are same. Now, as in parallel, your R 1 by R is 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Same like capacitor, for two resistance, like 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, we can write R1, R2, R1 plus R2. So R, we can use this one frequently, R1, R2, R1 plus R2. This one we can use frequently, and which is very, very helpful. Everyone, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, write down, find equivalent resistance between A and B. And this type of question we already know from capacitor. Same type of question, same ditto same question we solve in capacitor. Just the difference is that in capacitor we use a C for capacitor, and here we use R. That is the only difference. And the arrangement, like series arrangement, in capacitor you add, and parallel arrangement inverse, and here series arrangement inverse, parallel arrangement you add. Rest is exactly same. So try this question without any help, because I already show you all the way how you find out this type of question. Same type of question I just give you to check you remember all these things or not. A and B, don't say, yeah, I don't know, I don't understand, because same thing. If you attend my capacitor class, these are very simple question. Question number 1 between A and B. Question number 2, even you can understand कि मेरा second question क्या होगा, because same type of question मैं तुम लोगों को कैपेसिटर्स में भी दिया था. याद आ रहा है?
हाँ, सर.
So try this 6 question, and for that I give you 10 minutes. This one not 3, this one is 6, 6, 6. Okay. Everyone, is it okay? What is that? First question. Question number 1. See, A and B, so we can
R by 4.
C, D, E. Yes, R by 4. Very good. A, B, A and B, you have one resistance. R. Tick. I already show you now this how to solve them.
Yes, sir.
This one. So R of AB is 4 resistance in connected in parallel. So R by 4. The first one we complete. Now the second one, what is the answer?
4R by 3.
4 by 3 R. Na? Let's try O, A, B, C, D, E. So A and O, you have one resistor. R, O and B, which is C, which is D, which is E. So you have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. R, R, R. So A, 1 resistor. O and B, 3 resistors, R by 3. R of AB, R plus R by 3. That is 4 by 3 R. Very good. After this, the next one. After this, the next one. Let that point is O. So I think all of you remember A point. This one is O point. Tell me, what is the answer of this one?
R by 3.
R by 3. So between A and O, you have 2 resistance, right? R, R. Between O and B, you have 2 resistance. This one and this one. Between A and B, you have 1 resistor. Between this, you have 1 resistor. So R by 2, R by 2. So A, O, R by 2, R by 2, B. This one is R. This one is R. So you have R of AB, R by 3. Very good. What about the next one?
4R by 3.
4R by 3.
Very good. Very good. So these are now, I think it's not, these are not very easy, very tough sum for all of you. A and B is there. This point is, let it be C, D, E. Now you start from A and D, same point because of the plain wire. My next destination is C. Between A and C, you have 1 resistor. Now C is equals to E. So my next destination is B. Here you have 1 resistance R. Now D and E, you have 1 resistor. Between C and D, you have 1 resistor. So this is A, R by 3, R, so R of AB, R plus R by 3, 4 by 3 R. Next one, A, next point is, this is R. Now they all are same point. How many
10 by
resistors?
3R.
R. Next, you have 3 resistors in parallel. R. Next, 2 resistors in parallel. then one resistance. So what you have, A R by 2, R by 3, R by 2, R. If you add them, so R of AB, R plus R by 2, R by 3, R by 2 plus R. We can take C as a common, 6R plus 3R plus 2R plus 3R plus 6R. 20 by 6R, that is 10 by 3R. Very good. Now, after that, the last one. Anyone tell me what is the answer?
2 ohm.
Huh?
2 ohm.
2 ohm. 336, 663, 336, 663, 336, 663, 336, 6 and 3 are in parallel.
Parallel. 1 by 6.
R of AB, 6 into 3 by 6 plus 3. So 2 ohm. Very good. Everyone got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So क्योंकि तुम लोगों ने सब क्वेश्चन इतना जल्दी जल्दी कर लिया, मैथ सोचा था इतना तक पढ़ाऊंगा, लेकिन क्योंकि तुम लोगों ने सब क्वेश्चन कर लिया, आई गिव यू वन क्वेश्चन. It's a gift, you can say. So this point is A, this point is B, this point is C, this point is D. Let it be 10 ohm, 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 10. And the question is that find the equivalent resistance between AB. This is the first question. Second question, between AB. Third question, between AC. Everyone, is it okay? Hello? Everyone, is it okay? Am I audible to all of you? Hello? Am I audible? Anyone, please respond, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if we see the first one between A and B, so see basically what happened. To understand it very clearly, if we connect a battery like this, so what happened? The current will, this one is the supply and this is the receive. So current is like this. Now it is divided in two parts. Ab dekho, this is the open part, right? So current is never going to the open part. Ye idhar nahi jayega, ye idhar aayega, idhar aayega. Current again not going to the open part. So idhar jayega, ye idhar jayega, idhar jayega. Are you getting my point? तो ये जो ओपन पार्ट है इसको नहीं लेना है. क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
So this 3 are in series. कितना हो गया? 30. With this 30, this one is in parallel. So 30 into 10, 30 plus 10 कितना हो गया? 300 by 40. That is 30 by 4, 15 by 2. So this equivalent is 15 by 2, 10 plus 10. So what is the R of AB? 10 plus 10, 20 plus 15 by 2. So क्या हो गया? 40 plus 15, मतलब 55 by 2 ohm. Is it clear, everyone? Hello? Is it okay? Student, please respond, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now for the second part, see, again we join them and we remove this one. And now the question is between A and B. So basically you connect a battery, one point here and another point you connect here. Am I clear? Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So tell me which two part now open this one and this one. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So we can remove this part and this part. So if this is my supply current, the current is divided. Now it's not in that way. This is this one and this one, and they add. Means these two are in series. These two are in series. They are in parallel. Is it clear? Everyone, you understand that part? These two are in series. These two are in series. They are in parallel. Then this, and this are in series. So 10, 10, 20, 20, 20, 10, 10 plus 10 plus 10. How much is the answer? Hello? Everyone, how much is the answer? 10, 10, 20, 10, 10, 20, 20, 20, 10, 10, 10, 10. So the answer is 30. Everyone, is it okay?
আরেকবার বলবো স্যার?
দেখ না এই দুটো নিচ্ছি না না,
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
তাহলে এই দুটো ছেড়ে গেল, তাহলে এই দুটো সিরিজ,
হ্যাঁ
এই দুটো সিরিজ।
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
তো 20 20 প্যারালালে কত হয়ে যাচ্ছে? 10
10 10 10 10
10 10 10 30। ঠিক আছে,
Yes,
তুই কি
sir.
হোসনি?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
তুই কোথায় ছিলি? তো অ্যাটেন্ডেন্সে দেখলাম কোনো নাম নেই, তোর চেহারা দেখা যাচ্ছিল না। কোথা থেকে চলে এলি তুই? ও বাবা, তুই তো ইনভিজিবল ম্যান হয়ে যাচ্ছিস। আরে আমার যা 2-3 দিন ধরে যা শরীরটা খারাপ ছিল না, তার মধ্যে কালকে ভ্যাকসিন নিয়েছি, আবার গা হাত পা ব্যথা করছে। ওকে, the last one, next question is between A and C. Where is my A? Where is my C? I can connect it here, right? Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now, clearly, can I say these two are useless because it's open?
Yes, sir.
So I can remove this two. So what happened again? These two are in series, right? How much? 30 with this parallel. So 30 and 10 are in parallel. The answer is 15/2. And these two, so 20 plus 15/2. Again, the answer is 55/2. 20 plus 15/2. That is 55/2. Everyone, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if it is okay, so then एक और question है, ये कराई देते. So then that part is complete. From the next class we can start Kirchhoff's law, which is very very important. Okay. So the second one, last question is same question. तुम लोगों को मैंने ये भी questions दिया था. So I think you can easily solve this question. याद आ रहा है कुछ?
Infinite series sir.
Up to, yes, up to infinity, up to infinity. Now 2 ohm, 2 ohm, 2 ohm, 1 ohm, 1 ohm, 1 ohm. Find the equivalent resistance between A and B. तुम लोग करोगे कि मैं करूं? बोलो, तुम लोग करो कि मैं करता हूं? Take your
Plus plus হবে স্যার, plus
same plus.
1 plus
So
root 3.
let R 1 plus root 3 your answer now. Let R is the equivalent resistance. So this point is A, this point is B. You have 2 ohm, 1 ohm. As I already mentioned, you select one circuit which is repeated. 2 1 2 1 2 1. It is repeated. So rest is R. Equivalent is also R. So we connect like this. Now these two are in parallel. So R into 1 by R plus 1 plus 2 equals to R. So R plus 2, R plus 1, R plus 1. That is 3R plus 2, R square plus R. So R square minus 2R minus 2 equals to 0, r equals to plus 2 plus minus 4 b square minus 4a into minus 2 by 2 into 1. गलती किया था बोले स्टूडेंट ने. देखा मैंने गलती किया था. So the answer is plus 2 plus minus 4 4 4 12 ना by 2. So 2 plus minus 2 root 3 by 2. That is 1 plus minus root 3. Resistance never negative. Very good, Oshti. Very good. The answer is like this. So I think I stopping my